Do you know? I think 30 this year. Pinakamatandang Gen Z ay 30 years old. 30 years old ang pinakamatanda. Most of them are fresh grads. Okay? In fact, meron pang mga Gen Zs na hindi pa pumapasok sa workplace. Nasa senior high pa. Kasi anong edad ng Gen Alpha? 14 years old yata ang Gen Alpha, if I'm not mistaken. Oo, so malayo pa yung Gen Alpha sa workplace. No? Problema na sila ng Gen Z. In the same way na yung problema ng millennials ngayon yung Gen Zs. No? The point I'm trying to make is this. Do you remember when you were fresh out of college? Gaano ka-responsable kayo during that time? Come on. We don't remember. Kung gaano tayo ka-irresponsable no, bago tayo. The point I'm trying to make is, a lot of the Gen Zs today are still learning. They're still learning. And your role as leaders is to facilitate their learning. Now, here's the thing. The way they learn is very different from how, for example, a Gen X like me learn. So, in a way, tayong mga managers, whether you're Gen X or millennial, also have to be strategic in the way you develop and hone the skills and the mindsets of the Gen Zs. Because what used to work for us might not work for them. Number one, attention span. Good luck with that. Mga nakadikit ang muka sa phone. So, tayo, na-adapt na natin yun. Mga Gen X din, nakadikit na rin yung mukha sa phone. No? So, the world, the time has changed. So, we need to also change our strategy. You know? Gone are the days. Gen X mindset ito, my way or the highway. It's a Gen X mindset. No? Na, you cannot be smarter than me because I'm the boss. Is a very old mindset. Okay? Now, you have people in your team who are, even if they have attention span issue, they're digital natives. They have a way of knowing things. No, yung mga Gen X have to remember things. They don't. They consume knowledge on demand. Kaya nga hindi na dapat uso sa elementary school yung kailan ang birthday ni Rizal. Di ba yung naalala niyo yung exam natin nung bata tayo? Ano ang pangalan ng kuya ni Rizal? Naalala ko pa si Ponciano Rizal. Oo. Tapos na yung time when people have to memorize things. You don't, sasabihin mo lang, hey Google, who is the older brother of Jose Rizal? Sasagutin ka na eh. So you don't have to remember things. Kaya sa education, dapat ang ngayon is contextualization, understanding rather than memorizing. Ganun din sa mga team members natin na Gen Z. We need to be more open to new ideas with them because they have access to information na hindi natin, ang tawag sa mga Gen X ay digital immigrants. Tandaan natin, ang kinagkabalahan natin nung araw, tumbang preso. Di ba? Sila, internet agad eh. So, tapos na yung generation na dapat lahat ng idea, lahat ng solusyon sa akin manggagaling. You have to pave the way now for people to also share their ideas, create that kind of environment. Because that's what you did here this morning, no? Kung kani-kanino nanggagaling yung idea. Would you say na yung pinanggalingan ng idea, yun yung leader ng group? Can you raise your finger like that? Raise your finger like that. Come on, work with me. Okay, yan, ganyan. Okay? When I say go, ituro nyo kung sino yung kinukonsider nyong leader kanina ng group. Ready? Get set, go. Point to the leader. Point to the leader. Hindi si Lord, ha? I-point nyo. Sino yung leaders kanina? Sino yung na-consider ninyong leader? Sino? Hindi, ituro nyo. Sino? Yung who led. May nag-leader ba? Okay, so merong ilan who stepped up. Kaya nyo ba sila tinuro ay dahil idea nila yung nasunod? That has to change. The leader is the one who made sure that the group is organized. That the group is executing well. Sino yun? It doesn't have to be that person's ideas. Who did that role kanina? Meron. Yung making sure that you are disciplined as a group. Sino yon kanina? Yung nagsasabi na, yung nagta-traffic. Sino yon? Di ba? Biglang naging malinaw, no? We are accustomed to the idea na yung leader leader siya kasi sa kanya galing yung idea. Those days have gone. You should be capable of leading by empowering people to share their ideas.